Howdy folks, welcome back to part 2, step 2 of the transition from perennial ryegrass back to Bermuda. This is Chris and this is
Brody.
And this is The Lawn and Life. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, we'd really appreciate it. Let's get started. Alright, so in the last video we scalp the perennial ryegrass down. The reason you want to do that, reason you want to scalp anytime in the spring, say I didn't have this overseeded, say I just had the dormant brown Bermuda. I want to scalp that down so the sunlight and everything can hit and help the new Bermuda pop up. Like I did last year when I did not overseed, that's what you want. Reason if you have Bermuda, you want to do that. You want to scalp every spring to help the new Bermuda come up faster. Also, or if you've overseeded, like I did this year, I want to scalp that perennial ryegrass down to allow more sunlight to hit that Bermuda down below. And as it warms up, that perennial ryegrass is going to slow down because it's a cool season grass, and that Bermuda is going to start dominating. It's going to take it over. So we're going to help with that process with killing off the perennial ryegrass. I know you don't have to, but I've read on several USGA articles on their website about it's better for the overall benefit of the Bermuda to kill the perennial ryegrass off. If you have annual ryegrass, it will die off a little bit easier, but it did say if you overseeded with any ryegrass, it's better just to go ahead and kill it off for the overall benefit of the Bermuda. What we're going to be using to kill off the perennial ryegrass is MSM Turf. This is a herbicide that helps control weeds, winter weeds that come up. If you want a good weed control, this will work as well. You can put this to control any broadleaf or grassy weeds on your Bermuda, but this also will kill off the perennial ryegrass to allow the Bermuda to transition back. So you got to be careful with this. You got to read the directions. Make sure you don't apply too much because it can cause some problems. I'm going to be using, it says you can, for killing off perennial ryegrass, to use anywhere from 0.025 to 0.5 ounces per 1,000 square feet per 2 gallons of water, up to 2 gallons of water or so. So I'm going to be using on the low end of that and see how it does. I just want to start killing this off so the Bermuda will start overtaking it. It won't take very much. So that's what we're going to go with. Just be very, very careful. It even comes with a little top to make it easier to pour for you. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to fill up a gallon of water in my pump sprayer, and I'm going to mix in the MSM, and then I'm going to fill it up the rest of the way. I'm going to fill up to 4 gallons, and I'm going to spray 2 gallons worth of water, basically a mixture, on the side yard, and then the other 2 gallons on the front yard. I always like to add extra water just to make sure I get good even coverage over everything. I'm going to also be applying some laser lawn dye, just this blue dye, to make sure I don't miss any spots on the lawn. A lot of times you can forget where you are on the lawn and just overspray an area or underspray an area. So I just want to make sure I get good even coverage, and this lawn dye will help. What I'm going to be doing, I have enough mixture and water in here. I'm going to make 2 passes on each section of my yard. I'm going to go in this way with it, and I'm going to come back and go sideways with it.
Daddy,
Ready?
I have a hot kettle.
Yeah. And that is going to do it, folks. I need to pressure wash this driveway, don't worry. A couple people have commented, I know that's on the agenda. But as far as on the perennial ryegrass, hopefully that will take care of it. Now it says on the label that you may have to reapply again in 4 to 6 weeks. Hopefully I don't have to do that with, I'm hoping with just this light dose mixed with the scalp. The warm temperatures coming up, that will allow the Bermuda to come in and overtake. And then that light dose hopefully will kill off the perennial ryegrass. It should, but I don't mind putting another application. I'm just wanting to limit how much I put down. I don't want to put very much. So we'll see how it goes. So that is step 2 on the transition back from perennial ryegrass to Bermuda. Step 1 was the scalp. Step 2 we did today was the application of the MSM Turf. The step 3, we'll check back in and we will see if this knocks out the perennial ryegrass, and we're going to be applying a fertilizer that is beneficial for Bermuda in the springtime as well as in the heat of summer. We'll be applying that. So I appreciate you watching. This is Brody and
Anna.
Who are you?
Anna.
And I'm Chris, and this is The Lawn and Life. See ya next time.
I told my dad, I said, maybe if we do Perennial Rye next year, we should just scalp it, because it doesn't look like Bermuda does when you scalp it, because it goes all brown. But let me show you how good it looks. You have to agree with me. I mean, it looks really good when it's scalped.